coming back, nigga, we been getting paid. Take it out the bank, put it in the IRA. I got everything now with my business name. I might trick a little bit, but she ain't getting saved. They don't really love a nigga, they just want the fame. I leveled up and they ain't like it, all them niggas lame. They try to say I changed, but I charge it to the game. Don't let nobody hold you back, remember, let it stack. You can ask about me, Alce, he been flipping flags. Put me on the track, dog, and I'm running laps. Nobody made, Alce self-made, that's a fact. I'm going back to work, I'm going back to work. I was down for a minute, I was hurt. They try to count me out, put me on a shirt. But now I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work, I'm going back to work. I motivate them from the hood to the birds. I got them lit now, hoes wanna twerk. I'm going back to work, I'm going back to work. Yeah, she work for the dough. Shorty bust it open when she slide down the pole. Put her on the books, got her on the payroll. Hundreds on the tables and 20s on the floor. Hey, I pick it up where I left off. Heard him talking crazy like Alce done fell off. Teamed up with launch your agency, we bout to take off. We've been balling all year, now it's time to play off. Chill, dog, the work about to pay off. I can feel it in the air, confetti falling everywhere. We really built it from the ground up. GTW for life, nigga, brand up. I'm going back to work, I'm going back to work. I was down for a minute, I was hurt. They try to count me out, put me on a shirt. But now I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work, I'm going back to work. I motivate them from the hood to the birds. I got them lit now, hoes wanna twerk. I'm going back to work, I'm going back to work. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back. I'm going back, I'm going back.
Yeah. You already know, man. It's the Work in Progress podcast. We back at work. You know what I'm saying? It's a new week. It's a new Thursday. You know how it is, man. It's back like I never left. I hope y'all had a good week, a good weekend. We got Mother's Day coming up. So I know it's going to be a busy weekend. You know what I mean? So I'm here to kick off the weekend right with y'all. I'm here to provide some insight for y'all, you know, as we go into this holiday weekend for Mother's Day. I'm excited just as much as y'all excited. But y'all know how I got to start off the show. It feels so good to be back. Went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. You already know, man. It's another episode of the Work in Progress podcast, and I am your host, Alce F. Baby. Like I told y'all, man, all month we adding the baby to the Alce F, man. I'm Alce F, baby, this whole month. You know what I'm saying? We back in the biddy for another episode. I believe this is episode 13. I believe so. Episode 13, man. 13, and I'm honored and proud to be here. We on the other side of 10 episodes. You feel me? We headed towards 20. You know what I mean? I'm still in the building. You feel me? Putting in that work. Shout out to Excitement Radio. Man, listen, y'all, shout out to everybody on my TikTok live. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on the live stream, excitementradio.com. All right, we're live streaming on excitementradio.com. Shout out to everybody that checks in through the website. Man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Keep tuning in to all of the shows and keep on supporting Excitement Radio. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ben Hop, Shy Will. I see y'all, man. You know, shout out to Shy Will. She got the fancy show, excuse me. I was on the Love Jones show yesterday, but she does the fancy show live at Pearl of the Island every month, and the next one coming up is May 14th. So May 14th, we got the fancy show. So if you in the area, hey, pull up to Pearl of the Island. It's going to be a vibe. We always have a good show. She have live music. She going to have a comedian in the building. You know, the last show, I was the special guest performer. For this one, they're going to have a new performer. So just make sure y'all in the building. The food is amazing. You know, you can't miss it. The food is amazing. You know, it's Haitian food. You know what I'm saying? Enough said. You feel me? Like, to me, I feel like it's the best Haitian food in Broward. I'm gonna just say that. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna say that, and I ain't gonna hold no punches about it. It's the best. It's the best Haitian food, and it's a vibe. You know what I mean? The drinks are fire. The music is fire. They got hookah. It's like a lounge style. The ambiance is beautiful. They got games you could play. You could bring your little dom. You could have a little date. You know what I'm saying? And y'all could vibe out and rock out. You know what I mean? So again, that's May 14th. The Fancy Show will be live. But listen, man, y'all here for that money today. And I'm here to talk money with y'all today. You know, I had this amazing opportunity that came across, that came to me, and myself, like every other artist, entrepreneur, business owner out there, we're always looking for funding for our business, because it's not easy. It's hard. It's hard funding your dreams with your 9 to 5, and we do it. We bust our ass. We have a 9 to 5. We have side hustles. We Uber, we DoorDash, we do whatever it takes to really fund our dreams, and it's not easy because you got to do all of that and then still pour into your passion, pour into yourself. Like what time do you have to really pour into your passion and work on your craft, So sometimes we take the route of looking for an angel investor, and that's like 1 out of 1 million, that you just run into an angel investor and someone that's going to invest, that's just going to believe in your dream, believe in what your vision is, and that's going to invest in what you're doing. That's 1 in 1 million as well. So, we have opportunities now to invest in ourselves, and that's through funding. You feel me? So tonight, I definitely want to talk about the type of funding that will change. When I say change your life, change the trajectory of your life. Not only your life, because if you manage this funding well, it can change your family's life, change your generation. This is like breaking generational curse type of funding, type of money. You know what I'm saying? When managed correctly and managed well. And man, to all my artists, my entrepreneurs, my creators, that have a talent, that have a dream, that has a vision. We was never taught how money works, how to manage money. And we was never taught really how to go and get money. We know that banks give out loans. We know that we can apply for certain things, but we don't fully know what lenders are looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you, like myself, I've filled out plenty of applications, plenty of, credit card applications, loan applications, business funding applications, and we've been denied, even with a good credit score, we've been denied. If anybody out there feel me, I know you've been where I've been, you know what I'm saying? With even a good credit score, we've been denied. So tonight, I want to provide a solution to the problem. I want to provide a solution, to us constantly getting denied credit and funding. And I've partnered with NTS Business Solutions. NTS Business Solutions, they've provided, this opportunity for our community to really thrive. And like I said, to give us a chance to really close this wealth gap, to fund our own dreams, to invest in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To invest in your family, to invest in your vision. So today, man, like myself, I want to help y'all, man. Like NTS Business Solutions has helped me. I want to help you guys get funding today. I'm talking about today, like today, not in a month, not in 3 months, this is not some long, drawn out process to where, you gotta wait 3, 4, 5 months, half a year to clean your credit and, to see some funding. No. Over at NTS Business Solutions, they take care of all of that for you. They have programs and products where they can clean your credit. They can, take away any type of derogatory things that you have on your credit file. No long drawn out letters that you got to send out to these creditors and, wait for a response. And then you got to send about 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, rounds of letters. No. Forget all of that. That's done. That's dead. Over at NTS Business Solutions, they will handle all of that for you and get straight to the money. Straight to the money. Straight to the money. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want some money? Because I'm trying to get to the money. Y'all trying to get to the money? Y'all trying to get to the money? I know y'all trying to get to the money. So before we get to the money, there are, your credit file has to be set up a certain way and it has to look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And I have the bulletin points to set up, your credit file and what it needs to look like in order to be qualified to get this funding. Before I even go into that, I ain't even tell y'all the amount of money you can be awarded. And I'm not talking about like no little bread, y'all. I ain't talking about no $1,000, $2,005. I ain't even talking about $10,000, because it's some people with $10,000 worth of debt. You know what I'm saying? We trying to wipe out your debt and then give you capital. You know what I'm saying? We trying to wipe out your debt so you can go give you capital on top of wiping out your debt so you can go and get more capital. The type of funding I'm talking about is up to 250,000 of them things. Hold on. I don't think y'all heard me. The type of money I'm talking about, the type of funding I'm talking about is up to 200,000 to 250,000 of them things. We talking about $250,000. You know what I'm saying? Who couldn't use $250,000? I know I can. You feel me? And the one thing that I notice is with our community and with our people, we're sometimes afraid of money. We hear that level of amount of money, and we're afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shy away from it. We think like, oh nah, that comes with some type of trouble. That comes with some type of stipulation. Like, do I owe my life to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, we like, nah. Somebody gonna come after us if we got that type of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we hear that type of money and we run away from it. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Has a certain amount of money scared you guys before? You know what I'm saying? Because I actually seen it. I've seen it during the pandemic. I've seen the type of money, free money, that was being, given to the community. I've seen people in my community shy away from it because they were scared. You know what I'm saying? But no more. If we want to work our way to financial freedom and financial wealth, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves and our family, we can't be afraid of money. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be afraid to go and obtain money. So the things, first of all, for your credit, for you to be approved for this type of funding, we look for a credit file that has a few, your credit file has to have a few things going for it. So you can't have a thin credit file, and it's less about your credit score and more about your credit file. A lot of people are just, because they have a 650 or 700 credit score, they think that they're an automatic shoo-in, for, loans, credit cards, funding. So we'll go and fill out these applications because we have a 700 credit score, thinking we'll get approved, and then we get denied. And we're just like, dang, how I get denied with a 700 credit score? Well, that's because you probably have a thin credit file. So one of the first things that's required is that they look for is a diverse credit file. Okay, so when I say diverse credit file, they're looking for anywhere between 5 to 8 active accounts reporting on your file. So when I say 5 to 8, 8 being the most, but 5 credit files reporting is good enough to get funded. And The 5 can be a mix of credit cards, auto loans, mortgages, student loans, which we all have at one point or another, or even in a personal loan on your file. So again, like I said, up from 5 to 8 reporting um, um, reporting activity on your credit file. All right. And that's anything between credit cards, auto loans, mortgages, student loans, personal installment loans. All right. Because these institutions and these banks want to see that you can handle credit. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a thin credit file, if you have maybe one credit card, you've never had a car loan, you know what I'm saying? You maybe have a student loan, but you never had a credit, you never had an auto loan, no personal loans. That's just 2 things reporting on your credit file. Yeah, your credit score may be high, but they don't know that you can handle money. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't never borrowed no money. So why would I, as an institution, give you bread and you ain't never showed me that you can handle money? You've never showed that you've borrowed a certain amount of money. Why would I trust you with 100K? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. So at least 5, you know what I'm saying? 5, up to 8. 8 is like you look like a superstar with 8, you know what I'm saying? And these are not credit files that you can just go and open today. You can't just, after watching this show, you can't just run out and apply for credit cards and get, 5 credit cards and be like, yo, Alce, I'm ready. No, it don't work like that. Because at least your credit history, how long you've had these cards matter. So they're looking for at least, let's see, they're looking for at least over 2 years of activity with your credit file. So your last credit card that you have, or your last loan, your last auto loan, or whatever it is, it needs to be active for at least 2 years. All right. You had to have had it on your credit file and active for at least 2 years. Okay. So we already went through 2 credentials, y'all. We went through, you got to have at least 5 to 8 things reporting on your credit file, 5 to 8 products recording on your credit file. And that's anything between credit cards, auto loans, personal loan, student loan, and what was the last one? Mortgages. Okay. So that, and then it has to be at least 2 years of those reporting files on your credit. Okay. So that's one of the key factors. All right, because they want to see that you're responsible with bread. They want to see that you're responsible and that you can handle. Okay, and that's really main 2 of the main things, honestly, that they're looking for. And you're past like the first round. You feel me? 3 years is ideal. 3 years is ideal. 2 to get you into the door. 3 years is ideal for you to at least get past the first stage to where they, can look at your file and see what you can get funded for. All right. So certain things specifically that they look on your file. If you have that, you have some auto loans, you know what I'm saying, on your file, they look at that as, something that you can handle. You're making payments on your auto loan. You're making payments on your credit cards. Then they see that that's something that, they can trust. They can trust you. You're earning trust. When you're making payments on time, you have, you've had that auto loan or that credit card for at least 2 to 3 years on your credit file. That shows trust that they can lend you more money and that they can trust that you'll pay that bread back and you'll make payments. So those type of things look good. Now, let's say you missed a payment. Let's say, you was late on, a payment or 2 on your credit file. Let's say, hey, you have a repo on your auto loan. You feel me? Let's say you have that somewhere in your file. And you're just like, most of us will just give up. We'll think like, you know what? I'll never get approved. What's the point? No, 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 no. That's not how we move over here. Like I told y'all, with my partners at NTS Solutions, Business Solutions, they take care of that for you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, no long letters and things that you got to do to report. You got to constantly send out letters to the reporting agencies and, you know, wait for them to respond. We do the heavy lifting. You feel me? We take care of all of that for you. Like I said, you just have to meet the qualifications, and, you know, we put you through the process, and you sit back and see what you get approved for. And like I said, we're not talking 3 months, 4 months, 5, 6 months. No, no, no. You could get funded today. You could get funded tomorrow. You can start the process and get approved like that. If you're someone that meets the criteria, you know, of what I just said, like I said, 5 to 8, you know, things reporting on your credit file, 5 to 8, 8 immaculate, 5 at the very least, you know, between credit cards, auto loans, mortgages, personal loan, student loan. And that credit file, anywhere between 2 to 3 years, your latest credit card, you good to go. You know what I'm saying? We could start the process today. You feel me? And that's up to $250K in funding. All right. So what do we do? I already know the question afterwards. It's kind of like, all right, damn, I'll see, like, what do we do after we get this funding? You know what I'm saying? Okay, you get the bread, you know, whether it's a personal loan, it's a, you know, it's an auto loan or anything that you need, you know, for your personal use. You're kind of thinking like, damn, we get this bread, we get this funding. What do I do next? You know, clearly, you know, I got to pay this bread back, or, you know, this is on my personal file now, for sure. But this is for us not to get afraid. This is where we invest. This is where you look to invest your bread to make more money, because the more you invest your bread to make more money, you can always come back for more funding. But you got to be making payments on, you know, the loan that you received. Got to be making payments. And I want y'all to make money. I don't want y'all to be stuck, because it's happened to me. I done got some bread before. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to flip it. And I end up in debt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be y'all. So what do? Before you do anything with that bread, before you even invest in your business, I want you to build business credit. Building business credit is key in this whole business funding thing, because you don't want to be spending your personal bread on your business. You don't want to be spending the money that you received in funding on your business. You don't want to spend that direct money on your business. And that's where people go wrong. They take their personal funds, they take the personal money that they've made, you know, whether it was funding, they take that funding and they use it for personal use, or they use it directly for their business. And no. That's not what we do. And I wish somebody would have told me this or taught me this, you know, before I had my hands on some bread and I fucked up the bread. You feel me? But we live and we learn, and I'm here to give y'all the game. So what you want to do is obtain business credit and use your business, the money, the business funding, to fund your career and to make money. Or even better yet, let's say, you know what? I don't have a business that's making money yet, Alce. I don't have a business that's generating, you know, 6 figures or even 5 figures yet. You know, what do? My business is not making money. You know, I have these loans. I have the funding that you know, NTS provided, and I don't know what to do. I got to pay this money back. I don't know what to do with all this money. Go get the business funding and use that bread momentarily that you get on the business end to pay back your personal. Because anytime you pay back your personal, you can always go back and get more business funding. You follow me? So let's say this, all right? I get some money, I get some bread, I get funding, from NTS Business Solutions, right? Now I got this money in my hands. What do? First thing that you go do, and I'm going to take y'all through the steps. Y'all ready? Because I hope y'all got y'all pencil and papers out. I'm going to take y'all through the steps. And I wasn't even planning on going this deep. I just wanted to tell y'all about the funding and be out. But now I'm going to really teach y'all how to leverage y'all bread. You feel me? So you're not just in debt. You're not stuck. So the first thing that you do, go get you a LLC. First thing you do is go get you a LLC. All right. I don't care if you don't even have a business or a business idea. Create an LLC of your name. Go get your name incorporated. Go own your name. You know what I'm saying? Get you a LLC. You feel me? And that's for people that don't have a business. Now, if you do have a business, or if you do have a business, I want to tell you, certain LLCs, you don't want to create certain names because it raises a red flag. So I brought some notes. I'm going to give y'all some good LLCs to create under your name if you don't have your own business already. All right. Even if you do, you feel me? So a good LLC is LLC such and such solutions. That's number one. Just like NTS Business Solutions, the ones that I've partnered with, that's going to give y'all the funding. You feel me? So anything ending in solutions is a good LLC to form. All right. That's number one. Number two is enterprise. Such and such enterprise LLC. That's another great LLC to have, and it doesn't raise a red flag. You can get easy funding with that type of business LLC. The next one is consulting. You see a lot of consulting agencies. You feel me? Why? It's because they know that they can get great business funding by having a consulting agency. I'm giving y'all like real game right now. I know y'all probably see this all the time. Like everybody got a consulting agency. You probably wonder why. Like some people, you probably be like, what the hell you ever consulted? Well, they know that creating a LLC with the word consulting can provide you with, good business funding. So LLC consulting is another good one. Consulting, such and such consulting LLC. And marketing. Everybody has a marketing company nowadays. So creating a LLC, such and such marketing LLC. So those are the top. If you're starting a business, you don't know what to call it, you can put your name, such and such Alce Consulting LLC. You feel me? Boom. There you go. Alce Marketing LLC. Boom. You know what I mean? Alce F, Alce F Solutions LLC. Boom. Go get you a LLC. All right? That's number one. Now, when you're structuring your LLC, and most people won't tell y'all this, when you're structuring your LLC, they're going to ask you for information. Address. You want to get you a business address. All right? Not your home address, not your homeboy, your homegirl's home address. You want to get you a business address. All right? And how you get you a business address? Virtual office. You can look up any virtual office, any virtual address, and they charge a month. You feel me? Usually like $9.99. Some of them are up to like $19.99 a month. But with this business address, you know what I'm saying? You need to have when they look up your business, they can't ping it to your mama house. You feel me? They can't ping it to your crib. Or like if you got a business and people want to roll up, they can't just roll up to your personal crib. You don't want to put your personal address on your LLC. You feel me? So like I said, get you a business address, virtual office. You can go to iPostal used to be a good one. That's not a good one to go to anymore. They flagged that now. But if you go on GoDaddy, GoDaddy.com, or you Google different virtual offices for a virtual address, you'll see unlimited addresses in your local area that you can apply to your business. Next, get you a business phone number. Business phone number. All right. Don't put your personal phone number on there. Get you a business phone number. Go on GoDaddy.com, set you up a virtual office, get you a business phone number and a business email address. All right. And when I say business email address, it's not your Gmail, not your Hotmail, not your Yahoo. You know what I'm saying? A real business email address. So it would be, with me having go to work, GTW Recordings, it'd be Alce at gtwrecordings.com. That's a professional email address. And this is how you want to set up your LLC. All right. Yes, these things cost monthly. But like my dog, the Haitian CEO said, you can't be cheap trying to get rich. You just can't. You can't be cheap trying to get rich. You feel me? You can't take the cheap route trying to make some money. Like they say, scared money don't make no money. Cheap money don't make no money. Cheap money do not make no money. So yes, getting a business address, a business number, and a business email costs monthly $9 a month, 15, maybe 20, at the most $20 a month. But what is that if you can get 100, 200, 250K in funding? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You got to spend a little bit money to make money. Don't be cheap trying to get rich. Shout out to the Haitian CEO, Herman Dose. That's his saying. I just had to steal it real quick. All right. So those are the key factors when starting your LLC. All right. Did I miss anything? Oh, website. Personal website. That's another one. You want to have a website. Again, GoDaddy.com, create you a website. Like I said, they'll create all of those things for you at once between the business email, phone number, website. You can create all of that in one file, in one, virtual office. Get you a website, because when they go check to see if this business is legit, you can't just put your Instagram on there. That's not legit. Everybody got an Instagram. You feel me? You got to have a website, a working website. It ain't even got to have much on there. Just have a working website. You feel me? To where once they be like, you know what? Let me look this up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Your website pull up. They see you a legit business. All right. So those are the main things that you need when you're starting your LLC. Remember, virtual office. So you need a virtual address, business phone number, business email, and a working website. And you good to go. Get your LLC. Boom. Now you establish. All right. Y'all with me? Y'all still hanging with me? I'm giving y'all the sauce. I'm telling y'all step by step how to make this bread. Because like I said, once you get the funding, once you get this bread, once you get this funding, I don't want y'all to just go fuck up the money. I done been there. I'm telling y'all, I done got bread before. I done fumbled the bag several times. I done got bread during the pandemic. The bandemic, you know what I'm saying? I was part of that. I was part of the bandemic. I done got bread after that, and I didn't know what to properly do with it. You know what I'm saying? I started my business, but I didn't even know how to use that money to invest in my business. So these are the steps right here, because you got to use that bread that you get, that funding money that you get, to go make more money before you even invest in your great idea, before you invest in your vision, before you drop that bag on your storefront, before you go shoot an artist, before you go drop a bag on a crazy ass music video. You know what I'm saying? You have to take the funding to go make some more money first. You know what I'm saying? And that's business funding. Take your personal funding to go make business funding. Now you could take that business funding to invest in your business. And guess what? But another thing, right? Like I said, Let's say you don't want to invest in your business yet. Your business is, you don't even know if your business idea is going to work. You're not sure about your business yet. Now you can take the business funding that you've made, the bread that you've made on your business side, pay back. You feel me? Pay back your personal loan. So now you took the business funding to pay back your personal funding. Now your personal funding is clean. Yeah, you have debt on your business side, but guess what, y'all? You know your business funding don't report to your personal credit. Please, listen. I don't think y'all really understand what I'm saying. Business funding doesn't report to the credit bureaus. So after getting a personal fund, your credit score may drop, you owe or whatever, okay. But you take that funding, go create an LLC, obtain business funding, use that business funding to pay back your personal funding. Now your debt is cleared on your personal side. Your credit shoots up high. Yeah, you got debt on the business side, but that never reports to the credit bureaus. They don't see that. So guess what you could do? Now that your credit score has shot back up on your personal side, you go get more funding on your personal side so you could pay back the business. Listen, man, it's about moving the money around. This is what all the big corporations are doing. You know what I'm saying? We just got to understand how to use money. Okay? Now let's get back. I got excited. I jumped ahead. My fault, y'all. I got excited. Let's get back to setting up your business so you can get that business funding. Because I jumped ahead. I just assumed that we had the business funding already, that we got the bread. Now let's get back to actually setting up our business so we could get this business funding. All right. So back to the business. After you got your LLC, you structured it properly. You got your business home address. You got your business phone number. You got your business email. You got your personal website. Boom. Your business is ready. All right. Got your LLC. You got your EIN. You obtain your EIN. Now, the next thing you do, you go and open a business bank account. You go and you open a business bank account with that LLC that you just opened, and you structured it properly like I just told you. You got everything structured properly. You got your EIN. You go to a bank. Which bank you say? That's a good question. Me, I love credit unions. Credit unions are the first banks you should go to, especially when you're doing a business account. All right. And it's great because most credit unions that offer, business accounts, they also offer a checking and a savings account. You want to open up all four. Both of them, all three. You want to open up a checking and a savings and a business account with them. Credit unions. That's the first banks you go to, is credit unions. All right. We'll stick right there for now. We'll stick to the credit unions right now. You want to open up a checking account, a savings account, and a business account. Why? Because now you're building a relationship with them. So now the more products you have with them, these three accounts that you opened up are products already that you have with this credit union now. So you open up those, you put a little bread in each, nothing major. You could put the minimum. Sometimes they let you put 50, but I would say, to be safe, $300. You feel me? You got the bread. Remember, we got the funding. We went and got our funding, remember? From NTS Business Solutions. They gave us the bag because you qualified, your credit score, your credit file qualified. You hollered at Alce, you DM'd me, and I connected you with NTS Business Solutions. They got you the funding that you needed. So now you got bread to put into these business accounts. Y'all follow me? Y'all follow me, right? We got the bag over here on our personal side, and then now we put in the bread on the business. Not your actual business, but we're setting up to get money from our LLC. All right. So you go to the bank, drop 300, checking, savings, business. If you want to be a little cheap, like I said, cheap money you can't get rich being cheap. 150. You know what I'm saying? Drop 150. And then go back and drop 50 maybe like the next 2 months. You feel me? Now you're building a relationship with that credit union. You're building a relationship with the bank. All right? You got a checking, a savings, and a business account. After a month or 2 months of you consistently dropping a little bit bread in that business account, drop some in that checking account, you know what they're going to, you know, you have some offers in here for a business credit card. Oh, word? Yeah. You've been in relations with us for a couple months. We see that you have a business and you're consistently dropping money into your business account. We have a special offer for a business credit card. Oh, word? Tell me more. Oh, come in. We'll talk all about it. Because they're going to come calling. Once you set up those accounts with them and you maintain a good relationship 2 to 3 months, the door is going to start opening up for you. And when I tell you the more money you put into your account and you hold it there, the more money you put into your checking, because we got the bag, remember, we got the bread from the personal side. Let's say at the very least, we got 50K from NTS Solutions. At the very least, we got 50K. You got funded at 50K. You got the bread to put into your business account now. So keep funneling that bread through your business account. Oh man, you know what they see? They see your business is doing well. Your business is making money. You coming in here with a deposit every week. Oh, your business booming. Here's some more money. They gonna offer you business lines of credit. Guess what? They also gonna offer you personal lines of credit because you have that checking and that savings account open with them too. They're gonna offer you the world, but we stick into the business because we already have that personal that we bought that we already got funded. So we stick into the business. Now, when they offer you that business credit card, you know what I'm saying? Stop, quick little commercial break. Like I said, I got to quote my dog, the Haitian CEO. Like he always says, Herman Dose, success need receipts. I'm giving y'all all this game and y'all probably thinking like, okay, you saying all this shit, it sound good. You know what I'm saying? You could pick this up and learn this anywhere. You feel me? Like you could just be telling us any type of mumbo jumbo or like how we know this shit actually works. Success has receipts. And I only did this. I brought this because like I said, my dog, Haitian CEO, he says you got to show the people the receipts. So this is stuff that I've done already. You know what I mean? Business funding. What does that say? Friedler Alce, GTW Recordings, American Express. You know what I'm saying? American Express. It's a business card. It's not no personal credit card. I'm not using business. And y'all know what the Amex do. Y'all know what the Amex do. You feel me? And that's credit, business credit. Boom. Another one. Go Biz. What does that say? Oh, that's a different LLC. That's Alce F, ENT. Yeah, I have more than one LLC. That's another business card. Go Biz with Navy Federal. Boom. Go Biz. Business credit card. Navy Federal. And those that know Navy Federal, you know Navy Federal hands out the bag. They don't just give you no little bag. You go get business funding with Navy Federal, they hand out the bag. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop there. Boom. My personal account with Truist. But guess what? I've been with them so long, they offered me a business account. Business credit card. GTW Recordings. Boom. Success has receipts. So I had to bring some receipts for y'all. You feel me? And those are 3 different banks. 3 different banks. Because after you do this with one bank, you don't just stick to one. You go to the next. You feel me? You go to the next. Once they offer you, and then they may offer you several credit cards at once. They may offer you several business credit cards at once. You know what I'm saying? Get them all. Why not? Get them all. You feel me? So like I said, you want to after you do that, you want to repeat this process. You want to repeat this process and go to different banks. You feel me? And the perfect way to do that is you want to line them up, because to get the business funding, they do look at your personal side, real quick. They take a look at your personal side, especially if you're a new business. They look at your personal side, and that way that's how they determine how much you'll they pull your credit to determine how much you'll get on your business side. So by them doing that, you want to go to 3 different banks. You see, I showed y'all three different cards, right? You want to go to 3 different banks, 3 different cards. You want to go to 3 different banks, but the 3 different banks that you go to, you want to make sure that they pull from 3 different credit bureaus. You understand? 3 different credit bureaus. So you don't want to go to a bank that pulls from Experian, which that's where Truist pulls from, and then go to another bank to set up, and they also pull from Experian. No. You want to switch it up. You want to go, after you go to that one bank that pulls from Experian, then you go to another bank that pulls from TransUnion. Because guess what? It's fresh, it's brand new. They didn't see that you just got some business funding. They didn't see that you just got some business funding from Truist. You feel me? Because they don't pull from Experian. They pull from TransUnion. So now your credit is clean to them. Boom, they offer you another bag. You get another 10,000. Let's say Truist Experian gave you 10,000. Now you go to Navy Federal. They pull from TransUnion. You get another 10,000. Just like that. Because your credit file is clean. They didn't see that you just got a card with Truist. They pull from Experian. We pull from TransUnion. Boom. Quick, another bag. Go to another bank. Find out which bank pulled from Experian. You know what I'm saying? Find out who pulled from Experian. Go to another bank. Do the same thing. Open up an account. Build a relationship with them. Now they're going to offer you a card, and they pull from Experian. Business. Bam. Another 10K. You just got 30K. You just got 30K in business funding with one credit check. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You just got 30K in business funding with one credit check. One from Experian, one from TransUnion, one from Equifax. It's just one. You feel me? And that's the very least. Because like I said, after getting that bag, after getting that funding from NTS Business Solutions, after getting that big bag on the personal side, you able to drop more bread on your business accounts, and they gonna give you that bag. The more money you put into your business account, the bigger bag that they will give you. So now you got all this money in business, right? Let's say they gave you 50K. Because like I said, my people that's going for that big bag with NTS, you'll be able to get approved for at least 50K on the business side. And business side usually offer you more. They usually double what you earn on your personal side. You know what I mean? So now, let's say you went to 3 different banks. You opened up 3 business accounts. You got 50K from each from each business account. That's 150K. 150K. And let's say, you know what? I'm not ready to invest in my business yet. I'm still not sure what kind of business I want. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then I have to pay back this, this other bread that I got for funding on my personal. Now you can take the bread, like I said earlier, from your business to make payments on your personal, raise your credit score back up, and go back and go get more business. Dog, this shit, like I can't make this shit up. This is what they've been doing for the longest. This is what they've been doing for years. We just didn't know. We didn't understand the money game. We didn't understand how these corporations never ran out of money. They just kept bouncing back and forth from their personal to the business. And guess what? This buys you time for your business to start making money. So now when your business actually starts making bread, as your business starts making money, you can put that money back. You done paid everybody back. You done paid everybody back. You done paid NST Solutions, Business Solutions back. You done paid down your business cards back. Everybody's paid. Guess what? You know what that means? You can go back for more money. Now you can go get another bag from NTS Business Solutions. Now NTS Solutions, they gave you, let's say the first time around, they gave you the full 250. They gave you the full 250K, right? You use that to build your businesses, to build your business accounts, made money from your business funding, got business funding, used that business funding to pay down the first bag that you got from NTS Business Solutions. Credit score went up. You went back and got more business funding. And in between that, now your business, you don't figure out your business model. Now your business making money. Yeah, all this, you got this debt on your business side, but it's not reporting to the credit bureaus. It's not reporting to your personal credit. So you can always go back and get more credit, get more money. But you know what? Now your business is booming. Your business is starting to make money now because you bought some time while you was figuring it out. Now your business is making money. Now you can pay back your business debt. So now all that money is back in your business. Your personal is clear. Now you can go get another bag from NTS Business Solutions. And guess what? After you done paid back the 250K that you borrowed from them, and then granted, you don't even have to pay back the entire 250K. Let's just say you paid back down 50% of it, 60% of it. Guess what? They see that you can handle this bread, that your business is making enough money that you done made payments, you done already paid half of this bread back. So now when you go back, they'll offer you 500K. You already showed that you can handle 250. Why not give you more? That's what they do. That's what the banks do. Once you show that you can borrow money and pay it back, you go back and they give you more bread. They'll double it. They'll double that bread. But we have to structure everything accordingly. You can't take that money when you get that bag from your personal funding and just go run it up. No, we got to show patience. We got to be smart. We got to be business minded. You take that bread, like I said, go get you an LLC, open up business account, drop bread in your business accounts, circulate the money in your business accounts, checking, savings, business. You know what I'm saying? Do that with 3 different banks that pull from 3 different credit bureaus. Now you got business. Now they're going to offer you business credit cards. They're going to offer you business line of credit because you're showing that you can put money into them banks that you got from your funding. Remember, we never touched our own money. We never touched our own money. You didn't. This is not even your money that you have in your savings or your 9-to-5. You never touched your own money. You took money that you got approved for funding, that NTS Business Solution dropped the bag on you, took that bread, started your business accounts, put money in your business accounts, let it circulate for about 2 to 3 months. Then they start offering you business cards, business lines of credit. Now you could take that bread, pay down the personal loan that you got on this side to begin with, boost your credit scores back up. Now you can go and get even more business funding. Run it up again. Run it up again. And then now your business making money. You know what? Let me pay down this business debt. Let me pay down this business debt. And don't forget the checking accounts that you opened up too. They're going to start offering you credit. So it's about circulating your money, investing it into something that's going to make you money. You pay it back, go back and get another bag. And that's what my partners at NTS Solutions have, brought to the table. They make it easy. Before, this was extremely hard to do. In the past, this would take at least up to a year before you can even get approved for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Before you can even get business funding, before you get personal funding, it would take forever. Especially if you have a lot of, derogatory things in your credit history, it would take forever because you would have to send letters. They would fight you on it. You would have to dispute it back and forth. That could take up to 6 months before to clear all of that. Still to this day, if you're doing it yourself, but you don't have to do that yourself anymore because my partners at NTS Business Solutions, they take care of all of that for you. They do all of that for you. They'll clean your credit, make sure you have a clean slate, get rid of any negative shit that you got in your credit reports. They'll do all of that for you. And then put you in the process of getting funded. Now, here's the best part, y'all. After telling y'all all of that, right? Let me take a sip of my water before I even say this. After breaking all of that down for y'all, and after telling y'all that, y'all probably telling me like, okay, all right, Alce, okay, this shit sound good. This shit sound sweet. Yeah, like ZV, you just did some bread. This shit sound good. Like, how much is it gonna cost me? How much is it gonna cost me to get started, nigga? How much? Because I know this shit costs a grip. You gotta make your money. Yeah, everybody gotta eat. Everybody gotta eat. Everybody gotta eat. What if I told you it's no money up front? G shit. What if I told you it's no money up front to get started? No money up front to get started. All of your fees and expenses is going to come off the back end. It's going to come after you get your bread. It's no money up front to get started. So it doesn't cost you anything to even just throw your name in the hat. It don't cost you anything to see. It don't cost you nothing up front to see how much bread you could get qualified for. They're not asking for no bread up front. Everything comes after you get approved, after we get you the bread. It's no cost up front to get started. So I don't know who else is offering that. I don't think anybody else is. You know what I'm saying? When they told me that, it was a no-brainer for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to, what? No bread up front to get started? Y'all take y'all piece later on? Oh, shit. Lock me in. Lock me in. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I say all of that to say, y'all, this is an opportunity in a lifetime. When I said this is one of those opportunities to change, you know, the trajectory of your life, your business, generational wealth, I mean it. You know what I'm saying? We just got to know what to do with it. We got to know what to do with it. We got to know what to do with this bread. We can't be reckless with it, because this the type of bread that could either drown you or it can set you up, like I said, for financial wealth for generations down the line. This could set you up for generational wealth, you know, or if you do the wrong shit with it, it could bury you. But that's up to you, because I gave you the sauce, and you can hit me up anytime. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could get in contact with me if you need this. Be like, yo, man, Alce, what did you say again? What? Boo, 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 boo. Hit me up. You got to hit me up anyway for me to connect you to my people. So if you want to get started today, you holla at me today. You know, we'll go over your, you know, the credentials. If you qualify, remember what I said, with at least five, 8 is ideal, but 5 things reporting on your credit file. And those 5 things could be a mix of credit cards, auto loans, mortgage, personal loan, student loan. 5, a mix of those 5 things. If you have that, you know, at least 5 things on your credit file, and with at least 2 years on your credit file, at least 2 years, the minimum 2 years. 3 years is ideal, and of course beyond and beyond. But that's what they're looking for. They don't want a thin credit file. They need something on your credit file. You can have a great credit score, cool, but you need to have things reporting on your credit file so they can see that they can trust you, that you're trustable, you know, with bread. And once they see that, hey, this person is trustworthy. This person is, they've shown that they can maintain 5, you know what I'm saying, 5 revolving credit files, and they've been paying on time, and they've been paying. And let's say, like I said, let's say you missed a payment. Let's say you did miss a payment, or you missed some payments. That's cool. We could clear all that up for you. We could clear that up. Let us go to work for you, man. So if you ready, tap in with me. Y'all know how to reach me. DM me. You watching this video, I'm going to put my info down below. All my info is down below. You could DM me on Instagram, TikTok, write me, and I'll have my email address down here as well on this video. You can email me, get in contact with me. I'll link y'all with my people, and sky's the limit. Let's go get this bread. Let's go get this bread. I know you ain't scared. I know you ain't scared. You scared? Y'all scared? I know y'all ain't scared. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. And it don't cost you nothing to get started. So what are we talking about? It don't cost you nothing to get started. So what are we even talking about? And if you don't have those things on your, if you don't have those 5 things on your credit file, you know, if you don't qualify today, you know, we'll look into some products to see, you know, what pocket you land in and what you would need, you know what I'm saying, to get started to qualify. And like I said, we get new products every so often, so we still might be able to help you. Maybe not today, but maybe a little bit further down the line, we might still be able to help you. All right. So I'm gonna go into break. I did a lot of talking. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna pay some bills. We're gonna play some music. You know what I'm saying? And Matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to my people. I'm gonna reach out to my partners at NTS Business Solutions. I'm gonna see what they hollering at. They waiting for y'all to hit. They waiting for y'all to hit me up so I could connect y'all with them. And they want to get started on your profile, man. They want to get started on getting you some funding today, right now. All right. This is the Work in Progress podcast. We gonna pay these bills, and I'm gonna be back. All right.
Hip hop 10.
My fault. Yes, y'all, man. We took a quick break, and we came right back. Man, I didn't even notice the time, man. I didn't even notice, man. I was going in like that, talking, and really going in. I didn't notice that we already approaching 9:00, man. We already approaching the end of the show. Man, I thought I had a little bit more time to go in with y'all, but I definitely gave y'all, the course. We got through the main course and the main meal of everything that I wanted to talk about, man. Again, I'm happy that I was able to bring this information to y'all today, of financial freedom, financial success, so we can get this money, man. We can get this funding, and instead of getting denied, we get approved. And again, like I said, my people will, my partners over at NTS Business Solutions, as long as you meet the criteria, you will get approved. You feel me? And it's no money up front to get started. Again, holla at me, y'all. Holla at me. Tap in so I could plug you in. We could go over your credit file together. Make sure you meet the criteria. Plug you in with my people, and it's off. It's off to the races from there, man. We off to the moon. Get this lajan, get this moolah, get that dinero, this bread, this perico, so we could go ahead and chase our dreams, so we could really fund our ideas, our vision, our businesses. You know what I'm saying? And really, that's the only thing that's holding us back, is that capital, that cash flow, to really invest in ourselves to go to the next level. And I know that's what's holding a lot of us back. I see it. I see it in in my industry. I see it amongst my peers. I know that was the thing that was holding me back for the longest, and I'm still working on that. You feel me? Because I want to keep on going to the next level, and this gives us an opportunity to take our dreams to the next level and take that business idea and finally launch it from the ground, or to scale it up from 5 figure to 6 figures, then go to 7 figures. This gives us that opportunity to do that. This gives us the opportunity to provide wealth, to our family, to provide generational wealth. This gives us the opportunity. So again, man, y'all know where to reach me. Make sure y'all tap in. This was another successful episode of the Work in Progress podcast, episode 13. I'm so honored that y'all here with me. excitementradio.com. Make sure y'all check us out on the website, live stream, catch the playback on excitementradio.com. I'll have the playback on my YouTube channel in the next couple days. That is the Work in Progress podcast. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me also on TikTok, Alce_GTW, Instagram, Alce GTW. You already know the GTW stands for Go to Work. I am Alce F, Mr. Go to Work and Let It Stack. Black Rich Entrepreneurs. Got my merch on my website, alcegtw.com, ALCEGTW.com. I got some new merch dropping this weekend, so make sure y'all go check that out. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the website, cop some merch, and happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers. First of all, happy Mother's Day to my mama. Mommy, happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying, to my mom. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We cherish you. We see you. We honor you. We respect you. Without you, this world will be nothing. There will be no us, without the great mothers in this world. So happy Mother's Day. And I see y'all next week, man. This was another episode of the Work in Progress podcast. I'm out. Peace.
Go homeless, barely hardly I'm chromeless. You might end up domeless. I bet you she into me. Her cheddar she giving me. Bitch stand outside forever like the statue.